Retirement. Yes, having a happy retirement is what we all dream about. We dedicate years of hard work, pushing through challenges and striving for success, all with the promise of a peaceful retirement in mind. But what if that promise turned out to be a harsh reality? What if the idyllic image in your mind was shattered by the harsh reality of crime, high living costs, and limited healthcare options? It's worse for a new retiree, right? Yes, this can happen to you if you choose to retire in one of the worst cities in America. From bustling streets plagued by crime to neglected neighborhoods with skyrocketing living expenses, these cities paint a stark contrast to the retirement paradise you envision. So today in this video, we are going to list some of the worst places to live in the United States in terms of crime rate, cost of living, and other key factors that significantly impact quality of life. Yes, I always consider these metrics when conducting research to shortlist places. I gather data from reputable publications like US News or Forbes, and sometimes supplement it with insights from social media platforms such as Quora and Reddit to provide first-hand experiences. This ensures that you receive comprehensive and diverse information to help you make informed decisions. So let's get into the list of worst places where you should not retire this year if you want to spend your golden years happily. Let's start with our fifth spot on the list of places you might want to think twice about when considering retirement: Winchester, New Hampshire. New Hampshire may be renowned for its natural beauty, but when it comes to retirement, it's not exactly a paradise. With a livability score of just 57, it falls short of the mark for many retirees. Why? Well, let's break it down. First off, New Hampshire is notorious for its high taxes and living costs. Imagine your retirement budget taking a hit with expenses soaring 15.6% higher than the national average. Ouch. And don't even get me started on taxes. Retirees see their investment incomes taxed, although there's a glimmer of hope with plans to phase this out by 2027. Now, let's zoom in on Winchester. This quaint town may seem charming at first glance, but scratch beneath the surface, and you'll find high levels of poverty lurking in the shadows. And in smaller towns like Winchester, amenities can be sparse, and access to healthcare, well, let's just say it's not exactly convenient. When it comes to quality of life, Winchester doesn't quite hit the mark for retirees seeking a fulfilling retirement experience. So if you're dreaming of a retirement haven, you might want to steer clear of Winchester, New Hampshire, and set your sights elsewhere. Now, let's move on to our fourth spot: Madras, Oregon. It's the next stop on our list of places you might want to think twice about retiring to. Nestled in the heart of Oregon, Madras might seem like a quiet retreat at first glance. But let me tell you, looks can be deceiving. With a livability score of just 53, Madras falls short of the mark for many retirees, and here's why. This city, tucked away in central Oregon, may lack the amenities and healthcare access that retirees crave. Imagine navigating your golden years with limited resources and sparse medical services. Not exactly the retirement dream, right? And let's talk about the elephant in the room: the job market. With a high unemployment rate, locals in Madras might find themselves struggling to make ends meet, and that doesn't exactly spell happiness for retirees seeking peace and tranquility. Now let's talk about the weather. Madras, like much of Central Oregon, experiences a desert climate with scorching summers and chilly winters. While some may enjoy the change of seasons, others might find the extreme temperatures a bit daunting, especially in their retirement years. Madras could be a budget-friendly option for some retirees who enjoy a slower pace and outdoor activities, while others might find it lacking in amenities and healthcare options. Now let's move to our third place, which is Nampa, Idaho. Nampa is a beautiful place to visit and has its charms, but when it comes to retirement, it might not tick all the boxes. First off, let's talk about healthcare. Nampa isn't exactly known for its abundance of top-notch medical facilities. For seniors looking to retire with peace of mind knowing they have easy access to healthcare, well, Nampa might not be the ideal spot. And let's not forget about activities for seniors. Sure, there are some options, but compared to larger cities, Nampa falls a bit short. If you're dreaming of retirement filled with cultural events, entertainment galore, and a wide array of dining options, you might find Nampa a tad lacking in these departments. Now, let's talk about size. Nampa is on the smaller side when it comes to cities. While some folks appreciate the cozy vibe, others might miss the hustle and bustle of a larger metropolitan area. And last but not least, let's discuss the weather. Hot summers and cold winters. Sound familiar? Yep, that's Nampa's climate for you. While some may enjoy the change of seasons, others might find it a bit too extreme for their liking. In summary, Nampa could be a good fit for retirees seeking a slower pace and affordability, while others might find it lacking in healthcare options and activities. Let's talk about Canton, Ohio, and why it might not be the retirement destination of your dreams. Now, when it comes to choosing where to spend your golden years, Canton might not make the cut for a few key reasons. With a poverty rate soaring at 30.3% according to Data USA, Canton struggles with economic challenges that can impact retirees' quality of life. And unfortunately, it doesn't stop there. Increased violent crime rates and low levels of educational attainment paint a less than rosy picture of life in Canton. Now let's talk about healthcare. Sure, Canton has its fair share of medical facilities, but when it comes to specialized services, you might find yourself having to venture out to larger metropolitan areas. For retirees with specific healthcare needs, this can be a major drawback. And let's not forget about the livability score. At 51, Canton falls short of providing the kind of retirement experience many folks dream of. Quality of life matters, especially in your golden years, and Canton might not offer the level of comfort and satisfaction retirees are seeking. Canton experiences a temperate climate with cold winters and warm summers. While some may enjoy the change of seasons, retirees who prefer milder climates might find the weather less than ideal. Now let's talk about Lake Havasu City, Arizona, our final stop on this journey through retirement destinations. Now you might be thinking, Arizona, sunshine, what's not to love? Well, hold on to your hat because Lake Havasu City might not be the retirement paradise you're envisioning. First things first, let's tackle the cost of living. Lake Havasu City doesn't exactly win any awards in this department. With a high cost of living, retirees might find themselves stretching their budgets further than they'd like. And when it comes to amenities, well, let's just say Lake Havasu City is a bit lacking in the park department. For retirees looking to enjoy the great outdoors, this might be a bit of a disappointment. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, food. Lake Havasu City doesn't exactly score top marks for its culinary offerings. Unhealthy foods abound, which might not bode well for retirees looking to maintain a healthy lifestyle. And let's not forget about the weather. Summers in Lake Havasu City, hot, like really hot. With temperatures soaring, retirees might find themselves seeking refuge indoors more often than not. And since Lake Havasu City is tucked away in a remote part of Arizona, access to big city amenities is limited. For retirees craving the hustle and bustle of city life, this might be a deal breaker. So if you're considering Lake Havasu City, Arizona for your retirement haven, it's essential to weigh these factors carefully. While Arizona's sunshine might be enticing, Lake Havasu City might not offer the retirement experience you're dreaming of. So these are some of the worst places where you should definitely double check before considering them for retirement. This list can serve as your starting point for researching your dream retirement destination. For more detailed insights, you can also visit our official blog where I've cited all the resources used for this research. My aim is to streamline your research process and guide you towards making the right decision. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel. I personally conduct all these researches, compile them into articles, and then create videos to help you plan for a better retirement life. Thanks for tuning in, and here's to a happy retirement.